I'm Dr. Todd Frisch, and I read faces. Let's talk about Joe Rogan. I understand he's the #1 podcaster in the world. Sorry, I didn't know that, Joe, but that is an impressive thing. But let me explain to you why it's not a surprising thing. There are 9 face shapes in my world, and Joe Rogan is a classic iron face. It's a very square face. Winston Churchill was a classic square face. So the traits that are unique to him are the 3 S's. He's strong, he's stable, he is stubborn. When you look at him, it's the 3 W's. He's a wuss, he's a wimp, and he's a wallflower. Not a chance. Look at this guy, just a powerful looking face. So there are other features. Everything on the face has a meaning. So his ears are high set. So this indicates he's very down to earth. They're very large, which means longevity is in the cards. If you look at his family tree, there'll be a lot of people that live a long time. It also indicates good health. It also indicates the fact that he's able to take risks. He's not afraid of taking risks because fear is the emotion of the kidney and the ears represent your kidney. So this is based on traditional Chinese medicine. His chin is very square, which means he's very practical, very strong-willed, and very determined. Can't you just see it in his face? It's absolutely fascinating. There are some lines that come from the corner of the nose to the corner of the mouth, nasolabial lines. In my world, they're called falling lines, F-A-L-I-N-G. Falling means purpose and spiritual strength. This man found his purpose. He knows exactly why he's on this earth, has great spiritual strength. Temples are somewhat indented. Temples represent our spleen, but they also represent our body's ability to be happy. So people that have indented temples, they tend to use humor to feed their own well-being. It almost uses it as a crutch. That's not a negative thing. It's just part of the motivation behind where he's coming from. And humor is going to be a big part of his life because he needs it in his life. I never can look at anyone and not make some kind of health assessment. I was a physician. I retired, but I can't help myself. So the overall indicator with Joe is he's got a very strong constitution. That's a blessing and a curse. The blessing is he's got a really, really strong body. The curse is he does not have the early warning mechanism that says he's kind of messing up. He can really push his body way past his physical limits. Again, not a negative till age hits. I'm a living example of someone that did that. If you'll notice underneath his eyes, there is some puffiness. It is greater on that left side. This is a kidney deficiency. Kidney governs bone. So chances are he's going to experience some arthritis or some bone issues. Frequent urination, nighttime urination, joint pain is common. All these things are typically seen in people that have this marking. There are some lines that kind of come out from underneath those puffiness underneath his eyes. Those lines deal with adrenal function. It indicates that he's had a share of stress. Haven't we all? So it's never are we under stress or are we not? It's do we adapt or do we maladapt? So this is telling us that he's had a share of stress and has done some maladaptation. There are some lines across his forehead which indicate a little bit of an intestinal weakness. But again, he's a very healthy individual. I would not be concerned from a health standpoint with him. I just like to point out the little nuances that can make a difference. Hope you enjoyed meeting Joe. Have you enjoyed the faces we've diagnosed thus far? Do you have someone you'd like to see diagnosed? Put it in the comments and it just might happen. Hope you enjoy.